Hey, what's going on, guys? It's HawksNest here, back with another Call of Duty mobile video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new SKS. Obviously, the gun has been in the game for a little while now with the BR, but this is the first time it's actually been introduced inside of the multiplayer, and I'm pretty sure just based on how new guns basically always work, more than likely we're going to be getting this inside of the lucky draw if we do want to pay for it and get it immediately, as well as probably a seasonal challenge version which you can get for free. So obviously, as you guys can tell on your screen right now, this is going to be the version inside of the lucky draw. So it looks like it's going to be the SKS particle splitter along with some kind of, I forget the name of that skin. We'll go ahead and check that all out in a second though, but I also want to go ahead and, oh, Desperado is out, I think. Is that what that said? Desperado might have been out for a while now and I just wasn't paying attention because I haven't logged on that much this season. Also, I live in Austin, Texas, and Texas is just super scuffed right now. We got a little bit of snow, which a little bit of snow in Texas is super bad because basically there's no infrastructure for it. So power's been out for a couple days. We've had water issues. We just had a bunch of different issues here at the house, me and Godsley. So that's a big reason there has been not that much content lately from us. But I have actually still been able to stream every single day on my live channel. So if you guys want to check that out, it will be linked down below, my live stream channel. But anyway, as you can tell, the SKS on the seasonal thing, it's been here for like ever since the season started. The image of the SKS has been there, but more than likely I would imagine we actually do have the SKS for free right here on the BR buff section, and it looks like the challenges that you complete are gonna have to be BR challenges. So for you people that play multiplayer all the time, you're gonna have to get on and play a little bit of multiplayer battle royale, but after you do a couple challenges you will be able to get the free SKS. And inside of this video I will be picking up the lucky draw version, and then I will just do a couple quick tests inside of the training room just to kind of see the damage and stuff like that, and then more than likely I'll be releasing like a gun guide a little bit in the future. Which, by the way, right now I'm actually working on the FR556 gun guide. I have a lot of cool stuff that I want to do with that, and I'm going to try to make it super like dense with information. I don't want it to be cluttered with just a bunch of talking, so more than likely I'm going to try to make it like a 6-minute super, like, I'm not going to ramble like I'm doing right now basically. But anyway, let's go ahead and go into the brand new lucky draw, which is called the Pestilence straw, I think. All right, so here is the lucky draw. As you can tell, the SKS particle splitter is going to be a legendary skin. It looks like it starts off purple, and then I think it gets different as you get kills. I'm not quite sure. It might just stay like this. But yeah, so this is going to be the attachments that you get with it, and then the iron sights on this are going to be different than the base SKS. If you guys are curious what the base SKS iron sights look like, I'll go ahead and put them on your screen right now just so you guys can see that. But more than likely, the iron sights on the legendary are going to be different. And then apart from that, we actually have another folding knife. This might be the first time we've got a folding knife since the Halloween one. I'm pretty sure. Super dope knife. I'm still pretty sad about the fact that it was re-released, the Halloween one, because I was like the only person with it before. So it's cool that people were able to get their hands on it, but I was still a little bit sad that it wasn't rare anymore. Apart from that though, we have a couple other things. The MW11 Meyer looks solid. QQ9 Meyer looks really cool. Actually, I like this one. Yeah, this looks dope. So as you can tell, we're actually getting a epic animated skin, which is in my opinion the coolest of the epic skins. So as you can tell with this QQ9, again, it's actually animated, which is cool because some epic skins are not animated as of lately. We also have the Strange Brew emotes, Smoke Grenade Meyer, Malpractice, the Witch Doctor Wrong Medicine, which isn't really my style of skin, so I don't really care that much about that, but still, it's decent looking, just again, not really my type of skin. And then we also have a calling card to match. And then we also have a backpack. I didn't know what that was at first, but it's a backpack. I feel like I'm talking a little bit weird, but I have like a swollen, I don't know, I think like my wisdom teeth is coming in, or wisdom tooth, or I don't know what's going on. But back here, I keep biting it and it's getting kind of swollen right here. So I have to be careful when I talk to not bite down on that, because it's really painful if I do. So if I do talk a little bit different, that's going to be why. I'll go ahead and put on the screen exactly how much I spent for this lucky draw so you guys can see that. I'm also noticing that this SKS has wings. Hopefully that's not too intrusive. And then is the backside digital? Oh yeah, the backside is like a little eyeball or something. Oh, interesting. So it's another one of those like holographic type sights. All right, marksman rifle, SKS, gunsmith, and then we'll just go ahead and put on particle splitter, and I'll level this thing up to the max so that we can see all of the attachments. So I would assume inside of multiplayer, you probably, well, obviously I'm going to use the iron sights just so we can see what that looks like. I'm not really sure of like the damage and the time to kill and just like what the range is and all that. I would assume you probably use this at like mid-range, but maybe it's super good close range. I'm not really sure. So how I'm actually going to build this thing, I'm not quite sure. So I think maybe we'll just get some of the obvious attachments, like maybe Oh, this is a light reload mag. That's interesting. So you lose 10 magazine capacity, but you gain ADS time, movement speed, and reload time. So I actually kind of like that attachment, depending on your playstyle and how often you can reload. And then I imagine if you pair that with sleight of hand, which as you can tell comes with this blueprint, that might actually be solid. OWC laser, I probably actually would have that. And then MIP light and no stock. So basically this is just max ADS speed, which actually I'm going to leave. I'm tempted to see how this build works, because they definitely built this class to be super based on ADS speed. Like every attachment basically does that except for sleight of hand. But with a 10 round magazine, I think sleight of hand actually be kind of worth it over like stippled, because stippled also isn't great. So yeah, I'm actually going to leave this as is, and we're going to go ahead and hop into a training lobby and just try to get a gauge on what this weapon looks like. And then we'll obviously get gameplay after that. All right, so as you can tell, the iron sight, like I said, is a holographic iron sight. It's like a little eye, and then I imagine it's just the little dot in the front. Yeah, with the laser. So ADS speed on this is stupid fast with all these attachments. Like, that's probably too fast, to be honest. So probably could like dip on the no stock, I'd imagine, and then do something different. Again, 10 round reload. Super fast reload with the sleight of hand and the 10 round. The kick on this is not bad. I do think the wings are... I don't know what I think about like the whole setup in terms of like a competitive aspect. It does seem like the eyeball is a little intrusive, and then you also got like a little bit of like a fogginess. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a purple fog kind of moving around the gun. So in terms of this legendary blueprint, it looks really cool, but I feel like it's a little bit more flash, not very much function. This build's gonna have a lot more kick than a long-range build, though, because again, this is a super close-range build. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the damage and the range here real quick with this build. All right, so it looks like we're getting 60 damage in the training room. It could be wrong, because sometimes the training room does have wrong damage numbers, but I'm gonna assume it is right for now. So it looks like it's gonna be a 2-tap to the chest, 1-tap to the head. Interesting. 48 damage to the legs, so it's a 2-tap or a 3-tap to the legs, unless you're able to get a chest shot. And how about the stomach? Okay, stomach is 54, so it goes 60, 54, 48. So 48, 54, that would be a 2-tap. So as long as you don't hit 2 shots on the legs, you will be able to 2-tap. So yeah, 1-tap to the head, 2-tap basically anywhere on the body unless you hit the legs, and then it'll be a 3-tap if all the shots are to the legs. That's at least close range. Looks like 20 meters. Okay, so it looks like that range is pretty extensive. It's at least up to like 22 meters with these attachments. 30 meters, same thing. This could just be damages that are universal. Yeah, it looks like the damages just might be always, like no matter what range you're at. Okay, interesting. So it's going to be a 2-tap at any range if you're able to hit your shots in the right spot, which should be a pretty fast time to kill. Oh no, okay, so it does drop down, it looks like. It still is a 2-tap though, I think. Yeah, you're still going to be able to 2-tap, but it looks like there is a damage fall off range, but it's super far. It's going to be like 40 meters and beyond. So like, that's going to be a really fast time to kill if you're accurate. Like, this could be stupid broken. It could be like the new ASM-10, Man of War, etc. Because, yeah, if you're accurate, this thing's a 2-tap beast. It's basically going to be like a better XPR M21. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is change this class a little bit. I don't need this much ADS speed, so I think maybe just work on a little bit more bullet spread accuracy or something like that. Maybe throw in like a granulated. You know what? I feel like I have so much movement speed on this that I don't need, so I'm going to go something like either the strike foregrip or maybe the tactical. Now let's do strike, because I feel like there's a little bit of vertical recoil that'd be nice to get rid of, and we have plenty of accuracy, it seems like. All right, so this is the class I'm going to go ahead and take into ranked. Again, it's not the best class. I could definitely make better, but this is just kind of the initial impressions class. But again, we'll be doing something a little bit more in-depth in the future. Okay, so I haven't played in a little bit, to be honest, and it seems like this kind of weapon is going to be a weapon that you have to be really accurate with, because obviously with semi-autos, it's a high-risk, high-reward type weapon. Kind of the same thing with like a burst weapon, or even guns like the ASM-10 or Man of War. Just the slower firing a gun is typically higher risk, higher reward. So the fact that I'm not super accurate right now means that I'm probably not going to be getting as much as I could be getting with it as if I was feeling super accurate, which sounds obvious, but with guns that you can just spray and pray, it doesn't matter how accurate you are as much as something like the SKS. So once again, hopefully the gameplay that I can get right now is going to be solid and we can actually really see the performance of this weapon. But even if I just feel okay with it, that probably means that this weapon is super good. Looks like we're going to go ahead and start off on Rust Domination, which it might be an okay map for this. We'll see. But it's a good start. Go ahead and turn around real quick. My sense was really low for some reason. Okay. Okay, that time to kill is nuts. I headshotted too, so I'm out of 1-tap there. I think the one-tap range is ridiculous. Well, I did two-tap, but theoretically, I could have one-tapped if I just hit the head. So yeah, this is definitely a gun that you have to be highly accurate with. But, bro, it one-taps in the head. I've one-tapped, or not one-tap, but I've headshotted that guy twice now. Okay, I feel like putting a sight on this probably would be worth it as well. These iron sights just don't really work at this kind of range. And my sense is still screwed up, I'm pretty sure. God, I keep hitting headshots. I'm like super inaccurate, and then all of a sudden I hit a headshot. So the recommendation from me right now is to aim for like the chest. Because you don't want to be getting 3 shots to the lower body. Unless you're on a really small map, which I guess Rust is, but I'm kind of playing at longer ranges. The time to kill on this thing is absurd. You run out of ammo pretty quick. Well, at least I am with my build, obviously. I'm pretty sure my sense is still wrong. Oh, if you're able to hit headshots, bro, it's nasty. Yeah, I think maybe like a 3x on this would be kind of nuts. Bro, I'm hitting headshots like it's nobody's business, bro. I look like I'm hacking. But then I miss every other shot, bro. What is this? Is this... I'm so confused. The build has to be tweaked, and I'm gonna tweak it, but I'm really excited to try it out more. Oh my god, like... There we go. This thing just chunks so hard and shoots so fast. I'm curious what the max fire rate is. I'm definitely gonna have to test that. As soon as I upload this video, I'm doing tons of tests. Is that a... I think that was a clat. Yeah. Lol. I feel like the iron sights normally might be good. I just am not a fan of these legendary ones. When people kind of figure out how to build this thing and how to play it and all that, it's gonna be pretty nuts. Yeah, it's just like, especially if you're pre-aiming corners and someone like runs into it, they just don't stand a chance. Because the time to kill is just, it's stupid fast. And it doesn't kick that much. Like, I mean, at longer ranges, it might be kind of a concern, but as I'm getting warmed up here, like literally just one-bopping people, bro. Is that another headshot? Another guy was, it was still a headshot, even though he was low. Oh, the headshots. Bro, don't let my performance deceive you. This gun is nuts. It is nuts. I think I gotta get rid of the laser too, because this is a gun I feel like you pre-aim with a lot. Or at least I'm pre-aiming a lot, so I feel like I gotta get rid of the laser. Alright, GG. Alright, not the best game for me once again, but like, it just kills so fast if you're accurate. Like, this is gonna be a pro's like dream gun, to be honest. Like, anyone that's just mad accurate is gonna have a field day with this gun in ranked. All right, I had 22 kills. Let's see how many of those kills were headshot kills. 11 of my 20, 50% headshots. That seems nuts to me, bro. That seems absolutely nuts. Yeah, the lowest reticle you can do is a tactical scope or a 3x. So I'm kind of thinking maybe just try a 3. All right, let's try this out. Let's see how this does. All right, here we go. I know it's probably kind of a sin to put a sight over a legendary gun's iron sights, but screw it, because these iron sights are booty. Oh, by the way, here's the knife. Forgot to show that off. Okay, that's not that bad. I was thinking maybe we'd have a little bit too much zoom. Kind of just depends on our playstyle. Whoop. Yeah, it is a little bit too much zoom, but I think we'll be able to get away with it. 3x seems like a little too much zoom, so maybe 3x isn't the move. It kind of depends at like what range you're going to be playing at this thing and what kind of playstyle you have as well. I feel like just base iron sights are going to be the best play. This thing kicks quite a bit. Okay, so I don't know if the 3x is the move either. I think it's just base SKS iron sights. I feel like that's the best way to go for a reticle. Well, this is weird. I'm kind of doing a half build right now. Like, I need to build recoil control and accuracy if I'm going to put a 3x on it and just play slow and kind of camp and hold angles, which is going to be busted if I do that. Because I also have a 10-round mag, and I'm trying to, like, spray, which is not the play. I'm slowly starting to learn the build, but this build is definitely not much better than what I had before. The headshots are nasty. Okay, see, now I'm starting to play it a little bit more correctly to how I'm supposed to. Which is definitely campy with the 3x. Is that a headshot? Oh, it was a headshot. I think the... hipfire spread's probably pretty big, to be honest. So let's go ahead and dip on the skin. Skin's cool enough, but it's not anywhere near like the last skin that we got, like the FR556. That skin was insane. This one is just, it looks okay. Iron sights are kind of bleh. All right, so base SKS, right? Hear me out. We play aggressive with iron sights. We do an OWC because we're not going to pre-aim that much. We do a 10 round mag. Nah, if I'm playing aggressive, I want to be a little spammy, so let's just not do a mag at all. So that should be 20 rounds, which should be okay. I want to be able to use this thing at a little bit longer ranges as well, though, so I think we're going to do maybe the strike foregrip, because I'm not super concerned about movement speed. And then apart from that, 2 perks, or 2 attachments. I feel like we're getting a lot of ADS speed from that right there, so I don't feel like we need no stock. It might be beneficial, but if I want to use this thing at longer ranges, like, or even mid-range, I guess, I feel like that's not the play. So maybe like horizontal recoil or bullet spread accuracy might help. I feel like vertical recoil is pretty important to manage on this gun, to allow it to like recenter before you take more shots. I don't think rubberized is worth it though. I think we'll just stick with granulated there. And I feel like losing range isn't going to be that big of a deal in this weapon from what I can gather. So I feel like the 20% hit from the OWC light suppressor might not be that big of a deal. So yeah, I mean, we could try this out. This is like a close to mid-range build. Should be solid. Nice. Oh my god, the one taps. This might be one of the fastest potential time to kills of any gun in the game besides full auto, or besides snipers and shotties, to be honest. Still nuts. Like right there, bro. And I don't even think I shot that as fast as I could. I don't think the laser's worth it once again, just because like you gotta pre-aim a lot. But god, when you're pre-aiming, filthy. You just post up and like hold an angle and they can't get past you. Yep. You're... Is there an enemy right here? Oh, there is. What's up, bro? Haha. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely usable at that range. It's like a shotgun that can do super long range too. Throw down that RC. Nice. Yeah, they're starting to... That was a headshot? Lol. Throw that counter. Might have to hop out here. Oh, did I think I got him like one tap right there, huh? Maybe I wallbanged one of the shots. You gotta have a good trigger finger. I'm just really bad at semi-autos. Like in every game that I play, I'm bad at semi-auto. I'm bad at semi-autos. Whoa, how do you whiff that, Hawks? Come on. It's down below, right? Yep, what's up? Team's holding it down pretty well, though. I just cover a bit here. Ugh. Gotta be a little bit more accurate, bro. Thought someone was gonna run through. Tap him up once. Teammates should be able to finish that. Maybe not. Once more, again. Yeah, bro, when you know they're coming, they're dead. 100%, every time dead. This is such an awkward angle. No! Okay, nice. It's a 3-shot kill right there. I don't know if that's because I was wallbanging shots or what was going on there. Alright, I'm just gonna play the hard point and get the dub here. When people are moving a lot, bro, that's when semi-autos are tough. Nice. Nice, good kills. Peek. They got a sentry somewhere? Oh my god. I feel like tac mask might be the play, to be honest. Alright, we're gonna have to get on this. Please. My teammate has to get that guy. Nice, good stuff. Alright, we hold this down. I'm just pre-aiming this. I don't care. Teammate. Oh. RC. No! No way. Okay, at least it switches now. Bro, the RC didn't double up. That's fine. We hold this down. Just smoke that out. UAV, who's calling me, bro? Awful time. All right, we win. Nice. All right, GG's. All right, so after the couple games, I don't think it's as busted as I initially said. The potential of it is insane. If you're really, really accurate, this thing could be nuts. It's a close to mid-range weapon unless you throw a scope on it. Then it's a long-range weapon pretty much only. It basically is dependent on whether or not you want to do a scope or iron sights. Because with the iron sights, long range is like virtually impossible. With a 3x or a sniper scope or whatever, close range is virtually impossible. I don't think it's really worth it to build it super long range just because might as well be using snipers at that point. But I don't know. I'll have to do a lot more testing. I think it's solid. I think we'll see it a decent amount. I'm curious to see how pros use it. I feel like pros versus pros is going to be tough, but like if you're really good in ranked, you could absolutely slaughter kids with it. It's definitely easier to use weapons like the DRH, the ASM-10, and Man of War, etc. But maybe when those get nerfed, we'll see this come out a little bit more. We're definitely going to see it a lot right now just because it's a brand new weapon. But yeah, so that's my initial thoughts after 3 games of using it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. See you guys later. Peace.